What is going on, everybody, and welcome to a brand new video on the channel. My name is ELYYT, and today we're going to be talking about a Google Chrome extension that can make your life a ton easier on the FIFA 20 web app. Now, obviously, I'm going to be demonstrating this on the FIFA 19 web app because the FIFA 20 web app doesn't drop until about a week from now. So we're obviously going to be using FIFA 19, but it will translate. It will obviously roll over to FIFA 20. Everything should be just about the same for the FIFA 20 web app. If not, there might be one change or two changes. Nonetheless, this is going to make your life a ton easier. We're going to go over all the ins and outs of the program. How do you download it? How does it make your life easier? Is it against the terms of service? All that good stuff, guys. Let's hop right into it with a little bit of ELYYTception as we switch over to the web app. So the first thing we're going to talk about is what it is. It's called SHORTFUTS, and if you guys have been following me for over a year, I've actually introduced this one time before, and there was a little bit more controversy a couple months ago with whether it's against the terms of service or not, because it got taken off the Google Chrome web store for a little while before it was actually redone and put back up on the web store. And again, there's over 16,000 users again with SHORTFUTS, so it's not uncommon to be used. But if you consider how many people play Ultimate Team, that's a very low amount of people that actually use SHORTFUTS. So you guys that are going to be using it will have a little bit of an advantage over people not using it. So as you can see, first thing, it does offer in-app purchases. The only thing it does offer, guys, is SHORTFUTS Premium. And the only thing that SHORTFUTS Premium adds is a buy now delay, and then warn me if I'm searching too quickly. And you can't turn either of those off unless you have SHORTFUTS Premium, which I think is $1. Now, I don't buy SHORTFUTS Premium. I mean, feel free to. I don't buy it. And to be completely clear, I'm not sponsored by SHORTFUTS at all, okay? So I'm not really endorsing to buy SHORTFUTS Premium. Feel free not to buy it. I don't buy it because all these shortcuts that are in SHORTFUTS, they're free. It's completely free. So there's no reason not to get it unless it's against the terms of service. Now, given the fact that I'm uploading this video, you may assume it's not against the terms of service, which it is not against the terms of service. And I'm going to tell you guys exactly why, what the terms of services say, what SHORTFUTS is, and why it's not against the terms of service. There was a time where SHORTFUTS introduced a new aspect where it could actually tell you the price of all the cards using FUTBIN's import system, and that FUTBIN import system through SHORTFUTS would tell you the price on the web app without you actually having to search the card. It would just tell you what FUTBIN says the price is, which could make your life a lot easier. However, that aspect was actually against the terms of service because it used some sort of automated program that determined these prices, which was against the terms of service in some way. So EA went out and they're like, hey, you need to shut this program down or we're going to take action. So the guy who owned SHORTFUTS took it down, made sure it followed the terms of service again, and put it back up, very similarly to how it was originally when EA didn't have a problem with it, or at least didn't shut it down. Now, whether EA wants you to be using SHORTFUTS or it's against the terms of service is two different things. SHORTFUTS is not against the terms of service, but I'm sure EA aren't really happy with you having a trading advantage over other people. But it's not against the terms of service, and on top of that, it's undetectable given the fact that it doesn't use any automated system. It's simply just keybinds to make the accessibility a little bit easier for everybody. So there's absolutely nothing to be worried about if you were to download this. Now, obviously, it's optional. If you're still scared, I mean, just click off the video, go ahead and move on with your day. But for us that are going to be trading a lot, I'm going to be using it, all right? And here's the thing. I'm an EA game changer. I've worked with EA. I'm good friends with the community managers. And yes, I have been very critical of EA in the past, which is kind of why I respect the fact that they have, allowed one of their biggest critics to, talk about FIFA 20, play FIFA 20 early, give them my feedback, help improve Ultimate Team, help improve the CAPTCHA system, all that good stuff. Is because EA have been a lot more open-minded in the last couple years than they have been previously, and a lot of that is come down to Corey and Zaro, Tom Kalefi, and all those guys really making a difference with the game. So I don't want to actually put that relationship on the line for a video as simple as this one. I would not be promoting this to you guys if I didn't do my research. And here's what it says. EA have got a terms of service against anything automated on Google Chrome extensions that makes it so it automatically buys cards for you and makes you coins. SHORTFUTS is not that. SHORTFUTS, on the other hand, is something that is just a keybind that you still have to go out and buy these cards manually, and those keybinds only use buttons that are already on the EA Sports web app that EA put on there themselves. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into the web app itself and show you how this can actually make things easier. So up here, you can see all the shortcuts. Here are some of them that may be useful to you guys, but I'll tell you the ones that are really, really useful for me. Make a bid is D, but you can change that if you wanted to. I can make a bid 5 if I wanted to, and go ahead and save. Make a bid is now the number 5. You can change it to whatever you want. Buy it now is in, and you can change that as well, and that is one of the more really, really important ones, because when you go to the transfer market, and let's say you want to go ahead and buy a gold English center back from the Premier League, and those cards probably not expensive at all right now, right? They're very, very cheap, but you see this one for 500 coins, and what you would need to do to buy this card is you would need to click buy now, and then you need to go over and click OK, which isn't a very big option. It's not like it's the whole page clicking OK. You gotta really be specific and actually go click that, which can take a little longer than on console, where you're simply moving your analog sticks really quickly and buying it. So it kind of gives you that that advantage that the console players already have. So if you're going up against anybody else on the web app, you're likely to beat them to the card, because all you got to do is highlight it and click in, and then it automatically buys the card for you. As you guys could see, it clicked buy now, and then it clicked OK. That keybind automatically together, it took a lot less time for you. Now you can see it wasn't automatic. It's not like it automatically went green. You could see it go through the motions just a lot quicker than you could do it most of the time if you clicked it manually, unless you were an absolute animal and you went, you know, buy now, okay, and you got that quicker somehow. But this is how fast it does. You click in and bang, it's bought. So it's a lot quicker than normal. You can see both those cards have been bought on the account. So you just go over, assign those cards. We'll store them in the club for now. We don't need them. We don't have a lot of coins on this account. I'm just using this as an example. So when is this useful, and how can we make it even quicker? So we saw that they're going for about 500 coins right now. There's a couple 500, 550. So let's say a card went up for 450 coins. How would you search quicker as well? Well, there's more buttons. Search is P, and then you can increase the minimum bid price with 0 and decrease the minimum bid price with the letter, I believe that is an uppercase I. Decrease the max bid price with J, and then increase the max bid price with K. So what I like to do normally, I set my bid price at 150. I set my max bid price. I believe on the console you can do this, but on the web app you can't, because it automatically sets your buy now price really high. So if you're sniping for 450 coins, what you're going to want to do is get rid of the max bid price. You're just going to want to use P, which is search, backspace, which goes back, and then you click I, and then you click P, and then if there's a card there, you click in, you click backspace, you click O, goes back up, and then you go ahead and click P to search, click in if you want to buy, and we'll go ahead and move the max buy now, just to give you an example of when a card actually pops up, because let's be real, it is September 8th. Nobody's listing cards on FIFA 19 right now. So you go ahead and click your letter I, goes down, click P, click in, and then bang, you've got that card. A lot of the times a lot quicker than anybody else in the market, which can save you a lot of stress with missed bids, missed buy nows, being too slow, and it really, really helps you out that way. in terms of trading. Now, on top of that, it just makes your life easier on the web app, because the more you learn these shortcuts, like increasing, decreasing, comparing price, and then obviously, like, you can literally click the letter B, and then it'll take you to the, or once you go to the store, I believe if you click B, it'll automatically open a 400 coin bronze pack. So if you're somebody who uses the bronze pack method, I'm really not a big fan of the bronze pack method. I think it's more of a kind of a noob trading method. Not to say it doesn't work, because it does, but there are definitely better ways to make coins. That's all I'm saying. Nothing against people that use the bronze pack method, because it definitely works. It's just very slow, and I feel like there's a lot better ways to make coins. But if you do use the bronze pack method, that's absolutely great way to do it really quickly. All you got to do, again, click the letter B once you go to the store, and it speeds up the process a little bit for you if you wanted to do it a lot quicker. Like, if you open a lot of bronze packs, that's going to be a big game changer for you. If you're only opening one bronze pack, I mean, what's that going to save you? Like 3 seconds, probably 4 seconds. Not really going to do much for you if you're only opening one bronze pack. And it'll probably take you more time to go figure out what the shortcut is in the first place. But you get the point. You get how this works, and you can see how it just makes things a little bit simpler, makes things a little bit quicker, and there's nothing in here that's against the terms of service at all. So it's a really, really nice program. I applaud whoever made this, and I absolutely am going to be using it at the beginning of FIFA 20. So that is the web app secret. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to drop a like on the video. It helps me out an absolute ton, and help me get to 115,000 subscribers as well. That would help me out an absolute ton as well. Anyways, let's go ahead and switch back to this scene right here. But yeah, guys, a lot more FIFA 20 content on the way. We're going to be experimenting with different trading methods right when the game comes out on the web app. We're going to be absolutely grinding the game for the first week, for the first few hours on Twitch probably. All the links to my other socials are in the description. So make sure to hit that sub button. You might want to turn on the notifications for at least the next couple weeks, because these videos are going to be crucial for you guys making coins. I'm never really somebody who's like, oh, turn on the bell, never miss a post. For the next couple weeks, it might be beneficial for you guys to do that if you wanted to. I'm not a huge fan of turning on notifications for a lot of YouTube channels, because I'll just watch them whenever I get the chance. But when it comes to a lot of these trading methods, if you're early, then it might be beneficial. That's all I'm saying. The faster you watch them, you know, the window for that trading method working might end on Friday. And if you're watching that on Wednesday morning, you got some time. If you're watching that on Thursday night, you're probably a little bit too late. So that's all I'm saying, guys. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Comment down below what you're hyped about for FIFA 20, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.